right, how about now? Once more with feeling. Yeah, looks like things are good there. Looks like it's just about noon on my end. Real quick. I don't know why I do this. I always bring this up and then I never check it. Cool. All right, so I just have to assume that things are working until chat tells me, or does not tell me otherwise in this case, I suppose. Cool. Well, I'll get started. Also, let me send out the tweets. Boom. All right. Okay, so hey, I'm Joshua. Today is August 1st. Oh my goodness. Wow, where did July go? But yeah, it's August 1st, 2017. And this is my little lunch break series I call Lunch Break Roguelike. Let me do that so you can see behind my head. It's open source project. It is a project I work on over my lunch hour, so 1 hour a day, Monday through Friday, always at noon here Pacific time. And it is started off life as a small roguelike game written in Python using TDL, the Python TDL framework. And it has expanded into a Twitch playable roguelike that has been a lot of fun to work on. If you want to follow along at home, I do tag every single episode. So this is, I guess, beginning of episode 27. So you can do a git checkout EP 27 if you're interested. But this is not a strict tutorial series. This is just me kind of just working on the fly and kind of designing things as people throw suggestions. And yeah, just kind of having fun over my lunch hour, making something cool. Hey, Kindred405, welcome back. Yeah, no, I'm glad to see that you're excited. Yeah, so I guess if folks don't know, I can just do a real quick Python game.py. And this is the current state of things. Again, we have, the view hasn't changed much, so we have our items and critters listed on the right, or left, excuse me. On the right, we have the number of players listed. There's a console at the bottom, so apparently there's a kobold just drank a potion in the dark. I should probably not show that unless the kobold's actually visible, and then the map is blank because there's nobody in there. I can type in !join, and then I pop into the dungeon, and here we can see I'm near the stairs up, and there are some kobolds running around. Looks like Kindred405 has joined in, so that's really cool. They're hopelessly surrounded by kobolds. Oh my goodness, lots of them. So yeah, so we are kind of at the fate of the RNG right now. So it looks like this is a pretty heavily monster stack room. So Kindred405 can either fight their way out, or they can throw some kobolds around and try to escape. It's whatever they think is the best. And let me think. So yeah, there's a few things I want to do right now. If I were to move down a little bit, so the stairs disappear, and I want to make sure that the stairs are always visible once we've seen them. So I think I can fix that pretty easily. And I also have notes. I wrote some stuff down. You probably can't see that. Yeah, but seriously, so I want to do some teamwork related stuff today. So I think I'm going to make it so that players can't hurt each other very easily anymore. So when players bump, I'm going to have them swap, and I want to add player statuses. I want to have players be able to go down, and then they're down for a certain number of turns, and then they die. But if you bump a downed player, you can bring them back to life. And also, I want to work on when a player hits the exit, I want to start a countdown timer, and people have so many turns to exit, and for every person that exits, those people get a bonus to their life. Right now, it's a flat +1 to life. But I want to maybe encourage people try to go down together. Cool. So let's do. I have lots of notes. So let's just start working on my notes. So I Kindred405. I got to do some. We'll do some work, and then we'll test out some of the changes. So let's do Let's open up our code editor. And okay, so I want to, real quick, let's look at stairs. And I want to make a, also want to make a stairs up. Stairs, downstairs, up. And right now, it doesn't even need a get action. It can just be, the stairs up can actually be nothing. Okay. And then stairs down. But what I want to do is I want to look at entity, and they have this draw code here that I want to override. Stairs. Okay, so what this is this is going to override the entities draw code. So it will draw its, if it's visible, it will draw itself. And since I know for stairs, let me just go ahead and override there the constructor as well. Let's look at entity, entity.entity. Let's just grab this constructor. Actually, we can just do something like this. And go to stair. Let's close all the others. There's too much open there. So let's do this. So this is our stairs up. And I just want to call a super.init and see care and position and foreground and background. And so here I want to say the char. You don't need to give the char because we already know that for, well, like I could just how do I want to do this? Char. I can just make stairs up special, so we don't really care about that because the character will always be stairs up is which direction? I think that maybe. Let me look at my. I think the dungeon generator is where we actually create the stairs. Stair up. Yeah, entity. Here we go. Boom. So there is the stairs up. That's that symbol we use there, and then import scene, import palette. Hey, folks. I am using the Python binding for libtcod called TDL. It is similar to libtcod, but it is Pythonic. So its look and feel is Python based, whereas I think the libtcod module for or package for Python is very C-like. Oh, hey, New Obj. I think, yeah, I think you're one of the Seattle guys up here, right? I threw you some art like years ago, if I remember correctly. If this is the same New Obj. Hey, how are you doing, man? How has life been treating you? Okay, so we want also, so foreground is equal to palette dot bright yellow. Background can be black. Hey, Fire Dragon. No worries. You could, and definitely Kindred 4 or 5. You could certainly punch a kobold to death. I'm not going to stop you from doing that. And how about self dot? Let's call it dark FG equals palette dot yellow. So we have a bright yellow. If you can see it, if it will be just normal yellow if it's in the fog of war. So I'm pretty sure this should be okay. But let's just test it out. So if visible, I'm gonna try to think what else. In this, I think the scene handles drawing stuff. Let's check the scene and see if visible. Where are the, or maybe level? Does level track the scene tiles? So we need to check the level, I guess, and see if we're in the scene tiles. Let's try that. So in stair, so if we're visible, go ahead and draw us at full brightness. L, elif self.position in scene.scene.current scene.level.scene tiles. So what this should be checking is if the scene tiles is just a set of coordinates, and we're just seeing is our position in this set. If so, we're just going to do this, but it's going to be self, and it's going to be dark FG. And then I think I can just lift this for, wait, it's complaining here. Do I have... optional positional argument follows K keywords. Oh, can I just do this? There we go. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, let me just copy this constructor and then go down to stairs down, paste that in there, and flip that. And then I guess for the draw, that also needs to be copied into here. Hey, Smith. Yeah, no worries, man. Like I share similar sentiments. I don't know if this we've spoken a while, but I have a son now, which has totally rocked my world and kind of changed my priorities. Yeah. I still have that that art laying around too. Okay, cool. So, actually, these look really similar. What if I just made this instead? Just call it stairs. This can inherit from stairs, and then I don't need to redefine the draw. We should get that from here, and that should all look okay. Position, foreground, background. Yeah, so we can just say so why does an entity handle its own scene but not visible? So actually at the base class in entity, when it goes to draw itself, it checks if it's visible. So what visible means is visible is a set of coordinates that all the players can see. So that means we have eyes on it directly. And this is just the base implementation, or this is the base implementation of draw. So if a player can see it directly, draw it. If not, we don't. And then we just check our children and let them do their own thing. For stairs, though, what I want to do is I want the stairs to always show up once we find them. So basically, we'll see the stairs through the fog of war. Brogue does this to nice effect. So that's why the stairs are doing something a little special with... so if a player can't see them, but we check the scene to see if they're in the scene tiles. Typically, if something's not in the scene tiles, we don't draw it at all. Or no, if things are not here, we don't draw it at all because it's just black, so we just skip all that. Pretty sure, let me see. Visible, yeah. Cool. So let's give this a spin. This should work. Nope. I got multiple values for FG. Oh yeah, because I changed the constructor, so I need to change the usage of that too. So this is a stare down, and I don't need to specify that anymore. I just need to specify the chord, and I think that's it. I think everything else is just fine using the default. Let's take a peek. Stare down. All I need to really do is set the position. I can let the foreground and background just default, which makes things nice. Also, I can also set yeah, here I can do the same thing here too. So is int equals stairs.stairs, and it can just be add a chord. I think we search for the stairs up by name, so that should be okay. Give that a whirl. Takes takes 1 to 4 positional arguments for 5 were given. Oh, is this on line 25, which I think is probably, yeah. So this actually, ooh, yeah. So I need to do something like, yeah, char equals. Then here, I can say char equals. Then char or care, depending upon how you think. Yeah, that is a shame that nothing ever came of it, but that's all right. Yeah, and I could show off some of the 3D art here at the end of the stream if we have time. Actually, let me just do it right now since I'm thinking about it. I think I still have it somewhere. Let me see if I could dig through my file. Open. Where did I save it? Documents, 3D models, Night District. There we go. Open. Oh no! What's with that? Yeah. So some of this looks like some of the stuff is broken. Yeah, I had like little railing pieces. Yeah, I must have broken the. Where did the? It might just be just a thing with Blender. Yeah, because it looks like the sheets are still here. Let me see if I can fix that. Railing, and then file, external data. There's a find missing files, and then should be able to just direct it towards Night District. Find missing file. Yeah, I don't want to fiddle with it too much here on the stream, but yeah, it's a shame because I was having fun making stuff in this style. I know that is crazy. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. You sent me 0.25 Bitcoin for it, which was about 25 bucks, which is way more than I expected. I didn't ask for anything, which I really appreciate you tipping me. But yeah, nowadays it's worth a decent little chunk. Again, no worries, man. Like sometimes in life you just don't got time for that stuff, you know. Hey, Glass Casket TV. Okay, so let me see if. Okay, so what I want to test is that once we all get out of visual range of the stairs, that the fog of war goes away. And it looks like the stairs aren't drawing. That's strange. Stairs up. Self FG. FG is bright yellow. Dark FG. The dungeon generator, I am creating the stairs. I'm adding the stairs, and we can't spawn without the stairs. It's really curious. So, is my logic bad? If we're visible, draw ourselves at our position. So we're calling our superclasses constructor. I can just, I guess, I guess I can comment this out just to make sure the draw function isn't messed up. Whoa, what's going on? Why does it feel like things are way crazy now? It feels like something here? 'Cause before this just used to be just a vanilla entity, right? And that seemed to be working. Yeah, there it is. And that seems to be just peachy. And then, I mean, stairs is just a vanilla entity. Really, especially with this. Like here, let me just try something crazy. Let's just try doing this. And then we're not going to have any implementation for this class. It's just going to be like that, which should be literally just an entity. So that works. Fire Dragon wants me to fix this centering on this. We could also like I don't want to take away any real estate from the map. But I guess the map doesn't go all the way over there. I don't know. Who knows? I'm good. Thank you for asking, Felix. I appreciate that. No complaints my way. Okay, so this should again this should do what I think it does. Like as in like work. Yes, that worked just fine. So it is the draw method. Okay, so let me try. I'm just slowly just commenting out and uncommenting code to see what's going on, because I'm not quite sure why it's behaving the way it is. Technically, there is space there. So somehow that goofed things up. I think. No, there it is. Okay. So maybe we were just like, so I guess we can spawn up to 7 tiles away from the stairs. So we potentially could spawn pretty far away from it. That just seems odd. No, there it is. There's the stairs. Yeah, so I guess let me move out of the way real quick and see if it goes away. That's the whole thing I'm trying to test is. So if I go around the corner, hopefully the stairs, we should be able to see it through the fog of war, and that's the only thing I'm trying to verify here, and then we can move on to something more interesting. I've already spent 20 minutes on this, geez. And it's not working. Okay, so let's take a look at our logic. So if position in scene tiles, so this definitely should, well, we need to convert this. I'm kicking myself for this choice, and I may go back and refactor it sometime. But pos equals self dot position at 0. I really shouldn't have done something like this, but I was working fast, and sometimes when you're working fast, you don't make super great decisions sometimes. So, and this is minus. Let's do this. and then minus, because there's screen space and then there's level space, and sometimes I have to convert back and forth between the two. And then so pos equals this tuple, and then it's complaining about if pos. There we go. Thanks. Yeah, 7 tiles is what I coded into yesterday. Yep. So we can just spawn a good ways away from. There we go. Yeah, we're just complaining that I just can't have a statement in the middle of an if block like that. Yeah, so then there we go. Then a pause in level scene tiles. So maybe this should work. Yeah, so I'd rather this switching back and forth between screen space and level space is just a pain in the neck. No, I appreciate your support. It is really awesome that people care enough to subscribe to me. It just still kind of blows my mind. And hopefully it's worth your time. And if there's anything in particular you'd like to see, please let me know. Dang it, it's still not working. Did I go the wrong way with that? Because position is in world space. Print. Pause. This should just spam it. Join. Okay. Whoa, why am I all the way down there? That was my dog today. Yeah, he's unfortunately he's probably not going to join the stream with his little barking antics. Yeah, something's not right there. Pause shouldn't be 0, 0. Oh yeah, thanks Felix. There we go. I have 2 dogs. One is a wire hair terrier and the other is a shepherd mix. They are both named Sam. This dungeon generator should be setting the chord. So we shouldn't be getting stairs with no chords. That's just weird. Yeah, no, it just happened to be that my wife and I both had a dog before we met, and they are both named Sam. My dog is named Samson, and her dog is named Samuel. Yeah, it's acting like it's at 12,1. Which, okay, so that's world space. 12,1. Hmm. It just feels like, oh man. That just doesn't seem right either. let's take a look at the, is it the level? And they gather scene tiles. And then scene tiles is just probably just, yeah, it's just a union of the visible tiles. Visible tiles are calculated by, I think, entities? Visible, or maybe creatures? Yeah, so every creature knows what tiles it can see. And we just grab all the players' tiles and smash them together. And I think the visible tiles is just, yeah, it's just based on their world position. So again, I shouldn't have to transform it at all. It should just be fine. It just should be something like if lf self position in level.scene tiles print also maybe check the level, make sure that's not so draw. Yeah, so all the entities should be drawing. There's no real check there. Uh, 109 Thanos. Hey, thanks for popping by. Just debugging a little bit of code. Okay, so there's the stairwell. And yeah. So when so out of curiosity, if I just always, so if I always draw it, we should always see it. That should be a truth. That should be a truth. I'm just trying to eliminate things that may be an issue. Does not like that at all. Interesting. Console draw. Single character string integer or none received. Why, that shouldn't be a none. Yeah, char single character string integer or none received. Type error. And receive this tuple. And this is on what line? Stairs.py, line 14. See, that's the one I'm looking at. So if I hard code this, does it work? I'm not setting self.char to something crazy, am I? Oh, I bet you I am. I bet you I am. All right, let's look here. So self.char. So what we need to do is what I'm doing incorrectly is the first optional param is char, but here I'm not actually specifying it. So let's say position equals that. That's what I need to do to make this work correctly. And then the stairs up should also, well, stairs up, that shouldn't matter because it's not even a stair. So let's try fixing that. Stairs.stair. Stairs and position equals coord. Why didn't you folks catch that? You're my, this is like extreme programming, right? This is what we're doing. Okay, cool. So this, yeah. So there are a number of mistakes I was making there, but yeah, now they're drawing fine. And then now we can go back to our stairs, and we can get rid of this junk, and then get rid of that, and things hopefully will be straightened out. No, it's all good. So what happened was I was doing two things wrong. One was I wasn't even creating an instance of the upward staircase. All the draw code I was adding wouldn't have done a darn thing. And down. So Fire Dragon, do you mind either leaving or getting out of trying to get out of the way of the stair so we can verify that the whole fog of war thing still works? Or we could just play a little bit. It's been 30 minutes and we actually haven't played any of the games, so we can play. That's fine. Yeah, so everybody feel free to hop in and let's kill some kobolds. Let's see how many levels we can hit. Been debugging too long and not playing enough. So let's see if I can bum rush the. It looks like people are spawning on top of each other too, which is a little concerning. Fire Dragon. There we go. Give myself a little bit of space to breathe there. Okay. Wow, this dungeon layout has lots of those little round rooms, which is pretty rare actually. I know, almost a full house. It's always cool to see lots of people in here. I may have to think about actually scrolling the player list maybe if there are too many folks in here. I might have to worry about actually scrolling that list. Thank you. Yeah. Hopefully, like sometimes the room generator creates just straight up nonsense, but sometimes it actually creates stuff that's interesting. Passepartout, watch out! I'll throw you around. Thank you very kindly, Nuobj. Yeah. Python user and myself here in Python user in chat, myself, we wrote the Python package to handle the Twitch integration. And it's pretty solid, and it's open source, and it's on the Python package index. So yeah, pretty happy with that little project. And as I speak about that, I realize that Python user has a pull request out for me that I need to review. Apologies, Felix. I do plan on getting around to that. I just haven't, and I'm a terrible person. Yeah, Python is cool. It allows me to work. It allows me to work really fast, which I can appreciate. I hope I'm using virtual env. No, I'm not using virtual env. On my Mac, I'm using pyenv, but not virtual env. Yeah, I'm not seeing the downward staircase anywhere. There we go. There's the stairs. Rush the stairs. Yeah. Unfortunately, this layout is cool, but it's also way packed. At least there's a big room here in the middle that we can all kind of congregate in, I suppose. Oh, there we go. And that looks correct. Well, the color seems off, but it looks like the fog of war is applying to that stair correctly. Now that I'm thinking, there might not be just a yellow or a bright yellow. I'm using the Pico 8 palette, and I've just mapped it to roughly what the terminal colors should be. Or I did a nearest, so they might just be reusing orange. No, 109 Thanos. All these people in the Twitch chat are actually playing the game live. Yeah, we're all real. And you can join us too. Just type in !join, and you can get in on the craziness. Yeah, again, another really tight layout. I really need to add some kind of item to allow us to like knock through walls. I added the being able to throw players around. I also want to I want to add on my list here. I have changed the default action when players bump each other to swap positions rather than attack. I think that will make things a lot easier. Um, cool, yeah. So 109 Thanos, you're the number one character here in like the top center room, and hopefully you can see. Um, you can and then you can see what people in chat are doing um, to kind of move around and do stuff. Kami says, what signifies the walls with different color? So the walls that are dark means that we don't have line of sight on them. So that means things are in the shadow, that there might be enemies hiding back there. The bright walls are the ones we actually have eyes on. It's a field of view calculation. Slayer Darth says, Josh, what do I come from a programming or design background? I seem to be quite oriented, design oriented, which is great. I have a computer science degree. When I finished, I guess, high school and I was going to go to university, I had to make the choice whether to go for art or for computer science because I loved both equally. And I figured that computer science would be a good way for me to pay the bills. But I still love both, and I have always done both. But yeah, so I guess I guess I'm a professional both because I've gotten paid for both. Do you have to download anything? No, this is just strictly played through chat. This has been developed. So yeah, so 109 Thanos, if you move to the right, you'll bump into that kobold and you perform an attack automatically. So just type in !MV space R. And you also can throw things out of your way. If you type !throw in a direction, you can throw things. So if players are in your way, you can throw them. You can throw weapons at things. You can throw potions at things. Felix says, "Why did I go to Lexmark?" So I have worked at Lexmark, but I didn't actually join them. What happened is out of university, I went to go work for a small, a small software company called Perceptive Software, and they were in Kansas City, and they were I guess a private company that did document imaging. And shortly after the time I joined, they were purchased by Lexmark. So Lexmark wanted to handle both the physical and digital sides of like document workflow. So I'd only been there a few months before the Lexmark purchase went through. 109 Thanos says, "Can we only play while you are online?" Yes, that is correct. You only play while I'm online, and I actually develop while we're online here too. So I make changes to the game. Is there no downward staircase? Have we not found that yet? Yeah, the kobolds are kind of hard to get a hold of. I need to make them pause a little bit longer, or maybe give them some AI routine to actually like pursue us. That might make more sense. Is it up here? Is it tucked away? Oh, wait. Was I just standing on the downward staircase? Did I spawn on top of that? Well, that is true. Felix is pointing out that this project is open source, so if you want to download the source code and run it on your own stream, you're totally welcome. The only thing you have to do is configure the chatbot, which isn't terribly hard. Hey, Dakota. Things are good, man. Just having a little bit of silliness here. Yep, there we go. Next level. Woo! I feel like today is not going to be very productive since we spent most of the time playing, but that's all right. Yeah, I love this stuff. Dakota says you should make this with the Discord API stuff, but Discord doesn't have video. Dakota, you keep saying stuff like that. I just don't understand like what what you think I should build for Discord? Like, the nice thing about this is people go to the Twitch website, they see both the video and they type in the chat to do stuff. Bro, get away from, get off. Oh wait, there's a kobold that's, there we go. Thank you, whoever slew that kobold. I appreciate it. That looks like King Dread 405. Thank you. I mean, I'm not shooting down your idea, Dakota. I'm just curious what you're suggesting. Yeah, there we go. It looks like we found the exit as well. So I'm going to quit. And sorry, folks. Let's see. Like, I got 15 minutes. What should we work on? So yeah, let me. Let me just check the Pico 8 palette. Pico 8 palette. I don't think there is a dark yellow. Yeah, just an orange. That's gonna have to. Well, there's a peach. That doesn't seem right. Okay, I'll just leave it as is. That's fine. Oh, screen shake. All right, I'm gonna exit here real quick. Let's go to our status, get status. I've changed a few things. So I think this is just us updating the stairs so we can see them through the fog of war. So let me just do that. So do a git add dot git commit -m now can see stairs through fog of war. Git push. That just seems, I don't know, maybe once Dakota once Discord apparently was going to get videos at some point in time that might be more doable, but just blasting text to the chat would be very, very obnoxious, I think. But I'm not against it. I could look into writing bots for Discord. Writing a bot for Twitch wasn't terrible. It's just basically an IRC bot. That's also, people said, I guess they suggested that when we go down to the next level, we should probably erase the player's brains. So let's do that. There should be in scene, I think, actually in scene. Another dirty hack, but here in scene somewhere, when we reinit the scene, we persist the players in the level, and then we go through here. P equals P for, these are all the players, so yeah, actually I can just do it. We're already looping through the players here. So here's what I want to do. Let's also say max health plus equals 1 and current health plus equals 1. I think that's more also more fair. So current health plus equals 1. So that way you're not getting a bigger and bigger deficit. And also p.brain.actions equals empty list. So we'll blow away any queued moves you have. Yeah, we'll just get rid of it. So that way you don't have queued moves still happening. Let me see. Slater says, have I written a Chrome plugin? I have not written a Chrome plugin. I have done. I did JavaScript and TypeScript development at Microsoft, but not a Chrome plugin. I've done Electron work. So that should fix that. What else? Oh, I think in Player or Twitch Chat Manager, I wanted to swap some stuff around. So I want to make my subscribers bright blue, and then the regular viewers bright red. And some folks I see around. So Fire Dragon, DRGN. Are they still around? I'm just trying to think. Fire Dragon, and who else? Kindred, you've been here a few times. I'll throw you in the regular viewers. Kindred 405. And who else? Slayer Darth. I've seen you before. Slayer Darth. Cool. I think if it's Smith, you've also been here before too. So I'm just doing. Sorry if I hopefully don't. I'm not giving anybody the cold shoulder. I'm just trying to just look over the Twitch chat, and if you've been here before, I'm trying to add you to. And Passepartout. You've been here before too. This is just a small, I guess, a small way of rewarding people who come back often. As you get a nice little. I think I've seen Nick's rod before too. I think I'll put Glass Casket TV, but Glass Casket TV is a subscriber, so the subscribers automatically get special coloring. Okay, that seems to be the people who are here normally. Cool. So I live stream. So this is my weekday. This is my lunchtime podcast. So Monday through Friday over my lunch hour, I work on this project and I stream. And the people who show up regularly, I just throw them in this list, and you get a special color for your name. If you're a subscriber, you get a different color. So normal players are orange. Regulars are bright red, and then the subscribers are blue. King Dread. 405. Let me just copy and paste it from chat. Yeah, because that is important that I spell it correctly. There we go. So when do I eat? I actually eat after this. I just shove food in my face while I'm actually working on my daytime project, which is Delver right now. So I typically just I just wolf down food while I work, which isn't super great, but I don't know. I really like carving out an hour a day to work on this. Okay, so we what else? Let me see if I could. So yeah, let me try. So this should work. Let me just double check it. Git diff. I've only changed that. Oh yeah. So I also wanted to. Another little bonus too is on stairs. So I want to also say something like the player that actually so the player that does go down the stairs, they get their health maxed out. So the first one. I might need to rework this once I have the multiple people going down, but right now whoever hits the stairs first, they will get their health restored. Let's give that a shot. Felix is saying, do I think the cave area looks empty compared to the new dungeon in I'm assuming in Delver? It certainly feels different, and that's okay if it feels different. Yeah, look at all those regulars hopping in chat. Oh no, there's a kobold that we need to dispatch. Yeah, I don't know, like what's with this kobold? Why is he not? Okay, yeah, I guess we're all just kind of punching him with our fists, which is not the easiest way to go after things. I'm about dead. Wow, sad. Yeah, so like we only have so much time left on Delver, so I want to just make the most with my time. I might touch up some of the other areas, but I can't really do a lot of time. I can't commit a lot of time to it. So yeah, it looks like the colors updated for the names correctly, and also I guess. Fire Dragon says I should get a special color because I'm the developer / streamer. I had thought about that, but I decided just to keep myself just vanilla. I'm not that special. You guys are the ones that are rad. Right. There we go. My name is not Blue because I special cased myself. Because I think by default I count as a subscriber to my own stream. So let's see. So this should restore my health when we go down, or it crashes the game. Bang crash. There we go. What happened? List index out of range. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like it happens in the middle of. So we can't just straight up just reset them to 0. Yep, I did empty that list. And it looks like close. What's happening? So creature is trying to move. Next action. And this is in line 46 of creature. What's going on here? Let's take a peek. Line 46. So how about instead equals actions dot pop 0 if next action and is instance and action dot parent. So yeah, so this should handle that case because I'm pretty sure if you do a an a dot pop. Nope, that's not gonna work either. Or wait, the pop actually changes the behavior too. So next action equals this if this, else none. And if next action and, okay. So we'll grab the first thing out of the next action if there are actions. Otherwise, we skip this stuff. Cool. So yeah, let's give it a shot. So yeah, if you folks can help me, if we can rush the exit, I'd love to see what happens. Okay. I'm gonna go west and see if I can find the exit. If somebody could head south, that would be nice. Starting stopwatch. Okay, I guess I only have one way that I can really go. Yep, King Dread is correct. You can throw stuff out of your way, which is pretty handy actually, because you throw monsters pretty far, which is a good way of avoiding having to fight them. Because right now, killing monsters, there's no benefit to it unless they have something you want. Here we go. I found it. And crash. No, okay, cool. Yeah, that looks about right. And why? Oh yeah, there was a kobold next to Python user. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so things look fine. I think I'll just let this run. As long as people want to play, I'll let this go. Cool. It's been a fun day. Not super productive, but I had a lot of fun and got to chat with some really nice folks. So hey, I'm Joshua. This is my lunch break roguelike. This is a series that I work on every weekday at noon Pacific time for about an hour. So we're just about out of time. This is a Twitch-based Python roguelike. It is open source. You can find it at github.com/joshua_skelly/lunch-break-rl. I want to thank the people who support me, the people who are in chat. Thank you for watching what I do and asking questions. It really motivates me to do cool stuff. Also, thank you for the people who bought in Delver. That directly financially supports me. That is how I earn my bread and butter right now. Thank you to my subscribers. My subscribers rock my world, and they say, yes, this weird stuff that you do is stuff that we want to see. So if you want to see more of this, subscribe to me. I do special stuff for my subscribers. But right now, my subscribers are Fifth Elephant, they are Codrake, they are Nympheus, they are Glass Casket TV, and they are Dr. Kegel. All 5 of you. I love you. 6 subscribers. Oh no, who subscribed when I wasn't looking? Oh no, Nick's, no. Who? Oh no. Somebody subscribed when I wasn't looking, and I don't know your name yet, and I feel bad. I will look you up. But thank you all so much. I am going to just flip this over to game mode. I'll put on some nice chill chiptune, and we will go punch kobolds together in search of glory and I guess more pointy objects. All right, have a good day, everybody. See you tomorrow. Hey, Nathan, thanks for stopping by, man. Yeah, so how this works. Yeah, so Nathan, Rat Casket, is a dev buddy who is back from my neck of the woods in the Midwest. Yeah, so how this works is it's more like a traditional roguelike. So type in !join to join into the game. And then you'll see it'll take the first character of your Twitch handle, and that will be your character on the screen. So I'm this orange J kind of in the center area. Let me move to the left a little bit. So you can see the J moving to the left. So if you join Rat Casket, it'll show your new obj. Oh, thank you for this. Thank you for subscribing, man. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. You are my mystery subscriber, and I know you now, and I'm committing it to memory. Okay, level down. Woo! New level. Yeah. Cool. So Nathan, you're the orange R in this right kind of center room. And you can type in like !MV for move or !move, and then it's a series of directions to move. And it will queue up the moves, and it'll execute them for you. It looks like we already found the level down. It's all the way on the left side there. I'm not sure. Some of my FOV stuff might be goofed a little bit. Cool, yeah, you got it. And then also, Nathan, you can type in throw. So if you type in exclamation point throw and a direction, you will throw whatever is in that direction. Right above you is a dagger. Everything yellow is an item. So if you move up, Nathan, you'll grab the dagger and you'll equip it. Right now, swords do 3 points of damage. Daggers do 2, but daggers, a dagger wielder will always counterattack when they are attacked. If you look to the right of your health, that indicates what you're wielding. So right now, if you look to the right of your health and there's a white F, that means you're using your bare fists. New object says, do I have to separate my MBQs or does it replace the last MB issued? I can't remember. I think it will add another set of queued moves to the batch. I'm still trying to work with the design stuff of whether or not that is canceled out or not, because people want to have a way to interrupt their move. Um, 109 Thanos says, is there a max amount of movements? Nope, you can queue up as many as you like. This is also me trying to work around, so Twitch has a built-in like maximum rate of chats you can send, and I can't change that. Like on my end, I can't say let it be crazy. So I had to figure out a way to allow people to kind of batch up movements, and that seems to work the best. Twitch won't let me repeat recent moves. What does that mean? You should be able to. I'm worried it's a failing of my Twitch API. All right, so yeah, we are. I think the downstairs are just to the right over there. This will be an easy level. Oh, weird. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can't. Again, that's probably out of my hands. Right now, Nathan, there is not. So right now you can do a move, a throw, a drop, and a join, and a leave. Move with directions will move you around. Throw with directions will throw whatever's in that direction. Drop will drop whatever you have in your hand at your feet. Join will join the game. Leave will leave the game. And again, I'm all ears on suggestions. Right now, whenever we go down a level, we all get an extra hit point. So we guess we've gone down 6 levels so far. Yeah, Fire Dragon, you might want to grab a potion. Yeah, it's kind of a weird balancing act because this starts to get crowded after a little bit. Fire Dragon says, is there an idle timer that will remove a player if they're idle for too long? I'd like to add the feature that if we go down a level and you haven't moved, maybe we should probably remove you. Yes, new object going down a level should clear the command queue. That was the code I was doing there with the player brain. The player brain is just a list of actions to execute, and I was going through and just setting that to an empty list. So it should get rid of all your commands in your command queue. When we go down a level. It should. If it doesn't, let me know. And yeah, Fire Dragon, removing idle players is probably something that would be a good thing to do. It's just I guess a reality of the Twitch plays stuff is people pop in and they will pop out, so we need to kind of remove them on their behalf when they've been idle long enough. You might move once, but you shouldn't move more than that, because how it works is we have a list of actions that we can perform. we grab the first one and we execute it, and then we go to the next. So what happens is when we go down to levels, I empty out everybody's command queue. If we want to test that out, that would be awesome. I'm gonna queue up a whole bunch of move rights. So when we're about to move down, I'll see if I can execute it. So I'm just going to sit here until we find the stairs down. And I probably need a better name for them too, because right now it's so long it gets truncated. I have a feeling that it's probably down there near New Obj or King Dread 405. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I have like 8 or so move commands queued up, so when we go down the next level, I'll see if it does clear them out. That's something I just implemented, so there may be bugs. There we go. So it looks like New Obj found the stairs down. Or maybe... Yeah, it looks like it cleared out my... I guess if I entered my stuff in fast enough, it looks like it cleared it out okay for me. Let me see if I can get out of these people's way. Yeah, again, I'm not sure why. Like sometimes we get these fog of wars from the maybe it's just some interleave where I'm doing a quick viz calc, right? There's an interleave between like level load and then resetting the player's state. I'm thinking maybe it also would be the issue is I'm not zeroing out their current visible tiles. Maybe I should add a method to players that kind of clears their state when we get ready to go down to a level. I mean, there's certain things we want to persist, but there's certain things that we want to kind of have fresh. Yeah, again, I think it was because we got here in the bottom right and the bottom left. We got like up the top right are like some cavern stuff in space that we can't get to quite yet. That somehow we saw because of just the way that the interleave happened. Yeah, so I think that's my culprit. Oh man, we have a between Nathan and I, we have a kobold that's giving us grief. There we go. That was a little rough. Oh no, Nathan! Oh, he left. Cool. Thanks, Nathan. I appreciate that. Yeah. Again, like I typically work on it every noon weekday for an hour, so it's cool to see that I made this in about 25 hours worth of work, which is pretty cool. Take care, man. Yeah, and I really probably ought to get back to work eventually too. I just wanted to get some FaceTime and talk to some of the new players. But yeah, again, I'll just let this go. I'm gonna go run and grab some food, but you guys keep playing as long as you like. Okay, hold on a second. Click. I'm back. So I do need my desktop back so I can actually get some work done today, but I really, really appreciate you guys sticking around to the bitter end. I will be back tomorrow. We'll play some more. We'll get some more stuff done. If you think of things you'd like to see in this project or in other future projects, feel free to email me at joshua.skeleton@gmail.com. I'll drop it here in chat. I try to be receptive as I can. I'm making this thing for me because I think it's a cool project, but I'm also making it for you because you folks are interested enough in playing it. So again, have a good day. You guys are great. I'll see you tomorrow.